of 2025.
DC coming off a 6-0 loss against Philadelphia last week.
And when you have a speedster like Toklamati up top, Tim Ream with one ball can bypass everybody.
Charlotte in the white and blue. It is DC in all black. There is the whistle, and we are underway today from Audi Field. Second matchup of 2025 between Charlotte and one of the best teams in terms of headed goals, headed shots, and a lot of that has to do with the big man up top in Christian Benteke. He'll be a target here. As this ball comes in, looking back post, put back into the middle. It was Benteke there, the shot's off the post, and it stays out!
Bartlett will play it across. Kai rolls. He's just going to find it, fall fortuitously to him. That's clever.
Now, Philadelphia, if they win today, they will clinch the supporter shields. If they don't win today, then it will come down to, or potentially could come down to the final day of the season to see who clinches that top spot. This cross comes in. It's dealt with by Bartlett. Only towards the top of the area. Shot is on target.
Toklamati, Pat Biel. Now you add Wilfried Zaha into this mix as well. That is a formidable front three. Barraza looked like he was out of the box there.
Ooh, very, very close. Right at the top of his area. The AR had a good look at it. The VAR could also potentially take a look at this. Or it has to fall under the potential categories of if it is eligible to be looked at.
I am very sure that Luis Barraza caught that out of the box, and the play is being held right now in the middle of play because our video assistant referee, Lucas Spala, who remember is a center referee, but because he tore his ACL in the Leagues Cup, now is a video assistant referee in only his second game. He's just stopped play in the run of play to tell referee Lorenzo Hernandez he thinks that Barraza took this out of the box, and he's recommending a review. This is a potential red card for Luis Barraza. And in the run of play, 100% felt like he caught this outside of the box.
You look at it here. There's plenty of daylight between Barraza and that white line top of the area. Backup goalkeeper on the bench today is Jordan Farr for DC United. He might need to be called into action here very early, as he was last week when he started.
So here's now also the discussion. There's a defender right in the way as well that's shielding, and that's going to be taken into consideration. But Barraza absolutely catches us outside of the box and is fading this match.
Here's the announcement from Lorenzo Hernandez.
After review, goalkeeper number 13 commits handling outside of the penalty area, resulting in a DOGSO offense. Red card, free kick is the restart.
To understand where you are. There's the threat in there from Toklamati. Absolutely, there is the clear and obvious error, and Toklamati knew it right away. Lorenzo Hernandez, he didn't.
Charlotte just able to keep it. Zaha back to his feet. Now he's fouled, and Charlotte will have a free kick. Zaha and Herrera coming together, and those two need to be careful. And a red card has been given to Aaron Herrera for what looked to be a headbutt.
You're going to see it when these two players get the legs tangled. They're going back and forth. Zaha's frustrated. He's been fouled multiple times. Now watch, Herrera throws the head. Right here. Done. And that, because it's just gone to that point for DC United, and it's inexcusable.
Played in quickly. Zaha. Gonna play it infield. Zaha gets it back, curls it, and scores it! Wilfried Zaha, lift off in DC, 1-0.
Keep in mind, just a moment ago, the entry pass was not set to Zaha, and he voiced his frustration about it. Now his teammates listen to him, and this time when it gets set back by Pekovic, it's right into the path of the preferred right foot from Zaha, where the weight is taken off. That is an exquisite layoff.
Chance to add a few more here. 40 minutes gone. Marshall Ruddy keeps it moving. Vargas. Gianni deflected as it comes through. Farr is able to make the save. And Aaron Herrera in the 30th minute. And next up for DC United, it'll be a trip to Georgia. Take on Atlanta United on decision day, 6 p.m. Eastern time October 18th. Here's Benteke. Christian Benteke saved.
Zaha, after this effort from the tightest angles to Benteke, Zaha is very fortunate.
We're into 9 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this half. Hopkins floats it up. Back post headed down, and Kalina is there. Longer offseason than they would have thought. Williamson, quick give and go. This ball put towards goal.
This is a great look at it. Watch Toklamati in there. He's trying to battle, go to the back post, but Pekovic is standing at the penalty spot. Zaha.
Vargas finding space, looking to cut it infield on 2 black shirts. It's one back again. Karen Vargas trying to drive it across. A deflection there at the near post.
And a real issue if you're Dean Smith. I'd be very frustrated right now if I was Dean Smith at the lack of urgency from this side.
Abada trying to play it infield. Abada gets it back, and his shot is just wide.
Plenty of this match on the sideline, watching his side be really lackluster in the final third. So the ball gets played in, set, much like the first goal. This time Abada, his shape of his body is facing.
Again, it's played short. Williamson looking for Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Zaha. It's Pekovic. His shot is taken in by far.
Your name right now, but still needs to be creative and more impactful in the final third for Charlotte.
Zaha trying the ire of the fans. Flicked in field, it's Marshall-Ruddy. One touch to settle, now he goes for power, and he just clips the outside of the post, it appears.
For most of the second half, when Marshall-Ruddy has got the ball, he's just gone sideways and backwards. This time, he finally takes a positive touch forward. He strikes it, and that does not miss by much going to the far post. He instantly claimed there was a deflection. Let's see if he's right. It does look like Cairol's got a little something to it.
It's dealt with by Gianni, and that is full time. And dare I say, Charlotte hold on for a 1-0 win against 9 men, DC United, here at Audi Field.